Life. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. From Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas, the LA Galaxy is on the air. This afternoon, it's a matchup of teams trying to find their way up the Western Conference. The Galaxy is on the road at Sporting Kansas City. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one. Hope this broadcast finds you well, whether you are picking us up via the Galaxy YouTube channel or on Sirius XM-FC 157. Good Sunday evening to you. In the offseason, this would be one of the matches you'd circle on the calendar as one to see for KC, injury-free and looking to be a contender in the West once again. The Galaxy, the defending champions of Major League Soccer. MLS Originals. Yes, this would be one circled to watch. But both clubs are in the midst of terrible starts. Kansas City has parted ways with club legendary manager Peter Vermes. His longtime assistant and former teammate Kerry Zavagnin takes over on the bench the rest of the season. Kansas City off to a 2-7-1 start, 7 points on the campaign. They have former Galaxy striker Dejan Joveljic, acquired in a $4 million move because of the Galaxy's struggles with the MLS salary budget. The chess master has scored 5 with an assist on the season. Not bad for him to start the campaign, but Kansas City concedes a lot of goals. 21 so far this campaign. That's one more than the Galaxy so far this season. The Galaxy come into this one still looking for that first victory on the season in a place that has not been kind to LA over the past 30 years of MLS play. But last season, the Galaxy did take all the points in a 10-minute flurry in the second half, netting 3 and leaving with their first victory in Kansas City since 2017. It's the Galaxy at Sporting Kansas City. Kickoff is 4:10. When we come back, comments from manager Greg Vanney as he looks to get his club going. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
70 degrees at Children's Mercy Park for this one. It'll be a pleasant evening. It'll cool down to 48, so the team should be fine. The only issue here has been historically, since this building was established, the pitch has been something to be desired. They've been working on it. I don't believe it was a problem last year, and hopefully tonight it will be non-existent in terms of issues-wise. The injury report is brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. And for the LA Galaxy, this is about as healthy as they'll get for the entire season. The only one on the injury report for the Galaxy is Ricky Puig, who, of course, is on a long-term comeback from that ACL injury. As promised, time to hear from the manager, Greg Vanney. His defense has given up 20 goals on the season. In order for the Galaxy to get back into this race, that is going to have to change.
Look, I think defensively we have to show resiliency. I don't think, and when I say resiliency, we have to make plays. We have to make good decisions. When I look back at and I felt this going through the last game and several games that we've played before, like we just don't need to be losing that game. And it's not often just the one mistake. It's the mistake after mistake after mistake when we need to cut off the series of mistakes, right? Or decisions that are being made in front of us, and we tend to be compounding errors with errors. And at some point, through maturity, through decision making, we need to everybody makes a mistake in the game, but the next guy needs to recognize how to make sure that it doesn't become a second mistake or a third mistake. And when you look at the 3 goals, it's a series of events that at any point we could have cut them off, and we don't cut them off, and then the game ends up and the ball ends up in the back of the net.
That's Galaxy manager Greg Vanney talking about the Galaxy's defensive struggles so far this season. Work to be done for this club, especially on the defensive side, having surrendered 20 goals on the season. But offensively, the Galaxy are just not finding the back of the net. Yeah, they had 2 goals last game in the loss against Portland, but they've had 8 goals scored all season offensively, and Christian Ramirez leads the way with 4 for the Galaxy, which means a guy who had a great year last year on the way to a Galaxy championship, Gabriel Peck, would be nice to see him get going, and hopefully he can soon. And on the opposite side, Joseph Paintsel, who has returned from injury, has played well, but they need to get him going also so the Galaxy can give themselves some breathing room in these games. They haven't led. They've led in 1 game so far this season, and that's it throughout the entire campaign in all competitions. So it's time to get on the front foot. It's time to get the first goal. It's time to be able to dictate terms for this LA Galaxy team. This is where the Galaxy need to get things going. Offensively, sure, but as he mentioned, defensive miscues compounded by multiple errors. Goal last week against Portland as an example. Galaxy lose the ball on the offensive end. Mosquera's taking it up the near side, and Zonka fails in closing that off. It turns into a jailbreak back on the other side on the finishing end. Diego Fagundes doesn't get back in time on the backside, and Portland gets an easy goal. Multiple mistakes throughout sequences defensively has led to this particular problem for the Galaxy. Goalkeeping has also been an issue for the Galaxy, where last season it wasn't. A lot of different problems with this Galaxy team need to start getting secured, and secured quickly, so the Galaxy can get things moving forward. More from Vanney when we come back as the countdown to kickoff continues right after these words.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Kickoff is 4:10 this afternoon Pacific time on this Sunday soccer night in Major League Soccer. This is the first game of the evening. Other scores on Saturday, though, a full slate from Saturday. Atlanta and Nashville went 1-1. New England over Toronto 2-0. Philadelphia beat Montreal 2-1. A last-second goal there for Philadelphia. Galaxy will see Philadelphia the last game of this three-game road trip. Miami wins over Red Bull 4-1. DC 2-1, better than Colorado. Columbus doubled up Charlotte 4-2. Chicago and Orlando tied 0-0. Minnesota 3-0 over Austin, while San Diego blitzed Dallas 5-0 in that game, and they snap a three-game slide. Vancouver over RSL 2-1. Seattle 4, St. Louis 1. San Jose beat up on Portland 4-1. LAFC 2-0 better than Houston. Earlier today, New York City defeated Cincinnati by a count of 1-0. Last year, the Galaxy took both the matches between these all-time rivals in Major League Soccer. 4-2 at Kansas City. 4-2 on the 15th of June, I should say, at the Galaxy. 3-2 at Kansas City on March the 23rd of 2024. 3 goals in 10 minutes put the Galaxy over the top in that one. Galaxy taking on Kansas City on the road. They need a win. Looking for the first one in 2025. The starting lineup and kickoff are coming up next. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Looking for their first in 2025 Galaxy on the road at Sporting Kansas City. It's time now for the first 11, presented by Modelo. Built for those with a fighting spirit since 1925. And for the LA Galaxy, in goal once again is John McCarthy, Mickey Yamane, Emiro Garces, Maya Yoshida, the captain, back in the first 11. John Nelson on the left side. Edwin Cerrillo is the holder for the Galaxy. Marco Royce and Diego Fagundes will be the two number 8s for the Galaxy in this one. Most likely Royce will be the playmaker for the Galaxy, and Fagundes to combine with Painsil, Ramirez, And Wells making himself available defensively for the Galaxy. Up top, it'll be Gabriel Peck, Christian Ramirez, who leads the Galaxy in goals, and Joseph Painsil on the left side for the LA Galaxy. For Sporting Kansas City, John Poolskamp in goal. His defenders are Brody, Miller, Veloter, and Ndembe. They'll go with three in the middle as well. Radoya is the holder as the 6, flanked by Garcia on the right side, Bartlett on the left. Up top, Dejan Joveljic with 5 goals and an assist on the year. He's flanked by Suleimanov and Shalhoui on the left side. Daniel Shalhoui has been a thorn in the LA Galaxy side historically. Chris Penso is our referee for tonight's match. His assistants are Cameron Blanchard and Nick Bowser. The fourth official, Alexis De Silva, and the VAR tonight is Michael Radchuk. Galaxy 07-3, 3 points, 15th place in the MLS Western Conference. Sporting Kansas City 2-7-1 with 7 points, 14th place in the MLS Western Conference. All time, the Galaxy lead the series at 28, 26, and 18. At Kansas City, they are 10, 18, and 9. Although, as we mentioned, in 2024, the Galaxy went 2-0 against Sporting Kansas City. Good crowd on hand. Another sellout at this debutante, I should say, this boutique of a stadium. Our contest is underway as it comes back to Poolskamp. He plays it long into the Galaxy defense and out of play. The Galaxy will defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left, wearing the Rizon jerseys for this one once again. This is poked away to midfield, dumped back into the Galaxy defense one more time as it's allowed to go back to the goalkeeper, John McCarthy. Kansas City in their customary light blue with the dark blue trim in this one. Yoshida over to Garces. It'll come back to Maya, able to play it ahead to John Nelson. Not the best of games last time around for Nelson. I think he was spread a little bit too thin. Garces now will go to the right side, just to the beyond the far side of the center circle. Lays it off to Yamane. That pass needs to be better to put Yamane in a bad position. It comes back to Garces, and the Galaxy have to restart from there. It'll come on back now. McCarthy in the midfield, and the sun goes from near to far side. It's covering about 2/3 of the pitch. People at the east side are getting blasted by the setting sun right now. Edwin Cerrillo with his first touch of the night. He squares it on over. Yoshida to the near side for Nelson, able to play it up the wing, intended for Joseph Painsil. That's broken up, and back the other way it'll go. Cleared by Brody that time around. It'll come back defensively now. Veloter able to play to the left, and Dembe, they'll push it forward into midfield. And here comes Kansas City into the Galaxy defense and broken up by Yamane. And Kansas City will have it again. On towards the near side now. Miller. He'll push into midfield, watched by Ramirez. Played long up the near side and out of play. Throw in for the LA Galaxy. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We hope this broadcast finds you well. First of 3 away for the Galaxy. They'll play this one and then Sunday again on the road at Red Bull, and then a midweek game at Philadelphia. The Wednesday games are about to get underway. McCarthy ahead to Cerrillo, just outside his penalty area. It'll come back to Garces. Pushed on forward. Fagundes in some trouble. Back to Garces once again. He needs to turn ahead. His first touch, though, a little heavy. He's lucky to get past his defender and no foul. It'll come on forward. Here comes Royce. Right into the defender and cleared away. Kansas City on possession. Towards the near side it'll come. Painsil will win it back. Royce can't find it. It'll come out to Bartlett. He'll push onto the right side. Brody pushing far into the attack. Lets it go for Suleimanov. On his left foot, bends it into the area. Cleared out by Garces. Nelson on the near side. He'll try to play it forward. Right off of Royce, and it comes back to Cerrillo. Settle down, gentlemen. Settle down. Ball will go right side, Yamane. He'll lay it off. Gabriel Peck, his first touch in the early moments of this contest. Garces once again. And now he'll settle things down by slowly walking up to the center circle. Onto the right side it'll go. Yamane. This is Fagundes laying off on the right. He'll switch on to the left side for Joseph Painsil. Painsil at the corner of the area plays it along to Royce back in front. It pinballs around and then cleared by Brody to the near side. Suleimanov in towards center as Kansas City tries to break out. The Galaxy do well in closing that off. Garces keeps it alive for LA. His first pass broken up, but Nelson plays it on through. Royce in an offside position, so he lets it go back to the goalkeeper Poolskamp. Royce had a goal and an assist last time around. The same thing for Ramirez. We'll see how many minutes Marco can go in this game. Came on as a sub and instantly gave the Galaxy some spark as they tried to mount their comeback. Unfortunately, it came up short. Galaxy jerseys on the far side of the Children's Mercy Park. Come back to McCarthy. He'll lift long towards midfield. Off of Peck. He can't find the second balls that hit him in the back. It'll come back defensively. But Loader able to play this one forward. This will be a foul against the Galaxy's John Nelson and a free kick. Chris Penso slowing things down. Quickly he's going to have a conversation with Nelson, I believe. Gary Zavagnin has taken over as the interim coach at Sporting Kansas City for the relieved of duties, Peter Vermees. Here's Bartlett. Back on over towards the left side. Defending here is Ramirez for the Galaxy. So is Peck as well as Fagundes, and neither of the three can get the ball back. It'll go to the left side. Right corner of the area, Joveljic. Ball hit the referee, and it'll be a restart in favor of Kansas City. This will go on back to midfield. On to the near side now in possession for Kansas City. They'll push to the wing. Brody tries to cut on back. Back onto the right side it'll go. Collected this time by Garcia. He heads it back at central. Top of the center circle. They'll have it one more time. Kansas City does. Shallowy. One of his first touches of the night as we're about 7 minutes into the contest. Played into the corner this time around. Bartlett pushing forward. Played into the area. Garces will come out with possession for the Galaxy. To the right side it'll go to Peck, and the Galaxy slow in that and very hesitant in terms of their play. Here's a turnover into the Galaxy penalty area. Joveljic tries to get onto it and does. Heels it in towards the spot. Cerrillo was there for the clearance. Out for Shallowy and out of play. And this will be possession to the LA Galaxy. Fortunate that time, a bad turnover side of the Galaxy penalty area, and part of that is the fact that the Galaxy play in a very hesitant role here so far in this match. You know, second guessing themselves as opposed to playing fluidly and making the right pass, the initial pass off the first thought. Joveljic presses on Garces. He'll find Cerrillo. Towards the near side it comes to Nelson. He'll press forward now. John Nelson does. Ahead it goes to Royce. Left side, Joseph Painsil. Back to Royce. Cerrillo. All the way back to the stripe. Garces now. This will come on forward. Yamane, who drops into the center for the Galaxy to help things out. Right side it goes for Fagundes. He plays up the wing. He'll find Gabriel Peck there. Watched by one defender. And Dembe defending against him. Galaxy want the foul. Won't happen. Comes back out. Cerrillo plays it on in for Peck and just beyond him and out of play for a goal kick. 2025 season tickets are available right now. Become a member today and don't miss a minute of soccer action with your reigning MLS Cup champions, Visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets to secure your membership today. 0-0 in this one inside 9 minutes of play. Box to box so far between these two teams. Fagundes ahead to Peck. Now Gabriel back at her go. Cerrillo. Peck once again in the flat. Back out it goes to Garces. Yamane's been calling for the ball and has it now. Plays it now into Peck. Side of the area. Gabriel trying to find it back onto his left foot. Takes it towards the end line. Now gets the cross away. Almost found Joseph Painsil. Headed out. And the Galaxy get their first corner of the afternoon. Not a bad build-up that time for the Galaxy. A little slow. Again, a little slow. But one of the things Greg Vanney talked about in his pregame press conference was the fact that, hey, you play on the road, you play a little differently, understanding that you can be a little more cautious, and you probably should. Fagundes sprays this one to the backside, knocked on in. Ramirez tries to turn it towards goal. It comes on loose, and Pulskamp is able to smother it. Not a bad half chance there for the Galaxy. This will be pushed in the midfield for Kansas City. Through the far side they play it. Radoya plays onto the wing. The return service is broken up. Yamane back to his goalkeeper, John McCarthy. Pokes this one on forward. Fagundes drops into the hole and has it now for LA. So Diego's not playing as one of the 2-8s. He's playing more like a 6 in the build. So the Galaxy have a creative player out of the back and giving Cerrillo the flexibility of playing the position the way he played it last year. Not too much responsibility. The playmakers will be out of the back, Yamane and Fagundes, and allow Cerrillo to concentrate more defensively. At least that's what it looks like at the moment. Here's Nelson. It'll come on back to Maya Yoshida. Back into the hole it goes for Yamane. 3 defenders around him. That's cleared away. That was a bad pass on the part of Cerrillo. Ball comes into the Galaxy penalty area. Nice job by McCarthy coming off his line. And he smothers it before Shalhoui can get to it. There's no reason to play that ball in between 3 defenders. If you're going to play it there, you play it beyond that group of players and try to find maybe Marco Reus ahead of that. Here's Yoshida now for the Galaxy. Left side it goes to Nelson. Back to Maya. Joseph Painsil. Again, Nelson. The Galaxy will rebuild once again. Kansas City playing more in a counter-attacking style. Their front line setting the line at the midfield stripe. Here's a long ball by Fagundes. Tries to find Reus into the corner. He'll run it down. Keeps it alive, and back it goes for Joseph Painsil. It'll get beyond him, and John Nelson has it. Squares it on in for Cerrillo. Squares it in to Fagundes. Wheel to the right side now for Gabriel Peck. Yamane makes the run to the top of the area. Peck. Back out it goes Fagundes. Centrally again for Cerrillo. Nelson. In for Cerrillo. Out it goes Fagundes. Yamane. Yoshida to Reus, excuse me. Nelson back out to Reus. In for Painsil. Brought down from behind. Pencil right there. No foul. We go back the other way. Suleimanov lets it go for Radoya. Back to Suleimanov on the right side. Cerrillo getting back defensively to help out. He'll put it on his left foot. Suleimanov does. Squares it across the top of the area. Onto his right foot. Here's Shalhoui. Plays it across. Own goal! Own goal off of Maya Yoshida. And once again, the Galaxy trail early in 2025. Work to be done for this LA Galaxy team. And Daniel Shalhoui again burning the Galaxy as he has many times in his career on that left side. This time around, he found himself in the penalty area. He makes the proper run. Out comes Garces to try to defend on the play. The cross comes on through. Yoshida doesn't see it. In fact, he does see it, and he misplays it back into his own net. And it is 1-0 in favor of Sporting Kansas City. Inside 14 minutes, 1-0 SKC against the Galaxy. Painsill. They'll go back now to Nelson. Yoshida once again. Again, John Nelson. Garces this time around. Right side of the circle. He's got Yamane on the far side if he wants him. Maya Yoshida. Near side to Painsill. Watched there by Brody. Joe wheels it around to the right. Peck waits on this one, tries to get onto his left foot. Shallowy defending on the play. Cerrillo back into Gabriel Peck. Another defender on top of him. Back it goes to Garces. Out to Yoshida on the left side. Royce. He'll square it into Cerrillo. Tried to play it into the corner, I believe, and that's broken up. He had 3 options there and missed them all. Ball comes out the near side here. Suleimanov now for Kansas City. Plays this one back centrally to Bartlett. He's picked off by Peck, who plays in for Painsill. This is promising. Joe trying to find his right foot. Can he get the shot away? Cleared out of play by Voloder. And a corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Joseph Painsill close to putting the Galaxy back on the scoreboard there and evening this matchup. Marco Royce will take this corner kick. Ramirez just beyond the spot. Right behind him is Maya Yoshida, who's done well on corners in the past. Royce sends into the area. This is just beyond Yoshida, and back out it comes. Cerrillo will settle. Back it'll go. Yamane gets away from the initial defender, squares it right for Cerrillo, and ahead it goes for Gabriel Peck. Again, Cerrillo. Yamane, Fagundes. Galaxy patiently allow everybody to get back in position. Long ball again for Fagundes, intended for Gabriel Peck, and out of play. Hey, the biggest rivalry in MLS taking place at Dignity Health Sports Park May 18th. Don't miss the first matchup between the LA Galaxy and LAFC in 2025. It's sure to be a match you'll want to see in person. Get your tickets now for LA Galaxy LAFC on Saturday, May 18th, Dignity Health Sports Park. Head to LAGalaxy.com/tickets to get yours today. Ball at midfield for Kansas City. Shallowy. He's got some help on the left side. Played on in. Radoya. He's got Joveljic ahead of him. Shallowy, Radoya. Watched by Peck. Comes back on out. Defensively it'll go. Collected this time by Miller. He'll push on forward. Ramirez can't get to him. It'll go to the right side. Suleimanov. Back out to Brody. All the way back to the stripe now. Garcia to the right side. Suleimanov runs onto it. Watched by Nelson. Poked out of play. And a throw in here for Sporting Kansas City. Brody quickly. Garcia tries to usher it forward right into the legs of Cerrillo. He plays it on out for Joseph Painsill. Painsill trying to motor into midfield and has it just beyond the center circle. Towards the right it goes for Gabriel Peck. Able to run this one down into the right side. He cannot run it down. Wow. And out of play for a throw, and that's a surprise there. As usually Gabby has the wheels to catch up to something like that. Here's Shallowy now, back on the left side now. for Kansas City. Centrally it'll go. Suleimanov keeps it alive as the Galaxy try to get some numbers back. Here's Suleimanov to the right side. Brody. Watch there by Nelson. Brody looking for the cross. Plays it on through. And Yamane with the clearance. Kept alive into the Galaxy box from Bartlett. Another chance here towards the right. And they'll play it back. Garcia. Bartlett. Squares centrally this time around. Radoya lays this one off into the left channel. Again, Radoya on possession. It'll come right side. Suleimanov from the sun into the shade. On his right foot plays the cross. Out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. And some work to be done here, trailing 1-0 as we enter the 20th minute of play. Shallowy on the initial touch that led to the own goal by Maya Yoshida. Possession of the Galaxy heavily in favor here at 62%. That's not a surprise. Here's Miller for Kansas City at the stripe. This will come on forward. Good defensive posture for the Galaxy at the moment. Miller closed by Painsil. Near side it goes. Suleimanov picked off this time around by Cerrillo. Does well from Brody. Over to Royce. Plays it left this time around for Painsil. Out front it goes for Christian Ramirez. And he redirected off his chest and out of play. Referee says goal kick, and Ramirez thought it was a corner. Let's take a look at the replay on the build-up here for the Galaxy. Painsil played it on through, and I don't believe it touched Veloder. 1-0 Sporting Kansas City over the Galaxy. Ramirez with 4 goals on the season for LA. Goal and an assist last time out. Pulskamp in the midfield onto the far side. Knocked down by Yamane. It'll come on back. Garces rolls onto this one. Back it'll go for McCarthy, and he plays it out into the far side stands for a throw in Kansas City. Just a team that's unsure of itself out there, this Galaxy team. Certainly not in rhythm. And trying to find that. Usually when you try to find a rhythm, that's when you're hesitating a bit too much because you're overthinking and not playing freely. And that's the vision I see of the Galaxy at the moment. Here comes Kansas City into the Galaxy penalty area as Shallowy was looking for that last touch to send it to goal. Nice job by Garces. Takes the ball off his foot. It'll come in towards center. Royce, defensive side of midfield. He'll find some space. Fagundes, right at the circle, able to go to the right side. Yamane ahead to Gabriel Peck. 2 stationary as Gabby. He's got to either make the run up the wing or make the run into the channel. This time around he does make the run. It comes on through for Peck into the area. Tries to play it across for Ramirez. Cleared away by Miller. Kept alive by Yamane. It'll go to the right again for Peck. He's got Cerrillo. Return service here for Peck. Side of the 6 and out of play. And this will be a corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Nice give and go here on the part of Cerrillo in for Peck. Good defensive play on the part of Sporting Kansas City there, as Ndembe was able to close that one down. Even though he got the player, he was able to poke that ball out for a corner. And Chris Penso right on the play. Now, if the Galaxy were playing defensively and a different referee was there, most likely it would have been a penalty. At least that's how this season has gone. Here's Royce. Right-footed ball that's going to bend away from goal. Played on in towards the spot. Garces is there, and his header over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. Big rainbow of a ball came towards the penalty spot, and Garces was there, just could not get that ball down. Miller, good defensive work on his part, disrupting Garces just enough. Long ball towards the near side for Kansas City. Too much air on that one, out of play. So be a throw in for the Galaxy. Play to 0, play to 1 when you're on the road. Certainly you don't want to concede inside 13 minutes, but that's where it is. And the game is certainly within reach for the Galaxy at the moment, so no need to panic. Here's McCarthy to the right side for Garces, plays it out for Cerrillo. He'll find Yamane on the touchline and plays it forward to Fagundes. Diego gets the return service from Royce. Back out it goes to Cerrillo. He'll have to turn it forward. Yamane. Galaxy need to flip this ball to the left side because everybody's moved on over. Nice ball here to the left for Painsil off of Gabriel Peck. Joe working on the defender in Brody. Plays it across and it's cleared out to the top of the area, and Suleimanov able to clear it towards midfield. Cerrillo keeps it alive for the Galaxy. Nelson is there on the left side. Back out it goes for Painsil. Now Joe into Royce, left side of the area, working it towards the near post. Royce plays it through, blocked right into the goalkeeper, and Poolskamp is able to pick it up. Marco Royce maybe a little too unselfish that time around. He probably had the better opportunity there. It was him against Poolskamp and the near post. Instead, he played it out in, trying to find Ramirez for the tap in, but 3 defenders had converged on that play, and the redirect came back to Poolskamp, who picked up. 25 minutes have played. Here's Miller now for Kansas City. Played out the left side. And Dembe pushing forward. Onto the corner he goes of the area, wheels it through, cleared out by Yoshida, as that ball was intended for Joveljic. Miller pushing ahead, cues it forward, it comes on back. Garcia at the arc, put Fagundes down on the ground. And now Diego comes out with possession, able to play it left side, and too long for Joseph Painsil, and out of play. Hey, Galaxy fans, secure your seats for 2025's biggest matches with the Champions Pack. Celebrate the Galaxy's 6th star with a game for every star. All at discounted rates. Secure your seats by visiting lagalaxy.com/tickets. Inside 27 minutes, 1-0 Kansas City. Voloder squares it on over to Miller. Played to the left once again, and Dembe gets a piece of this ball, but it's going to find its way to the end line and out. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Look at the replay recently of the last chance for the Galaxy, and it's Painsil taking on Brody, and he cuts to that left, plays it across, and a nice job defensively there, about 4 yards from goal to clear it away. That ball gets across as a chance for Peck to send it home as well, and then the other opportunity, Royce in for Ramirez. Nelson does well here as we go back to live action with the Galaxy having possession. Cerrillo out the right side. Yamane. Good run here by Peck. It's not service though. It'll come on back. Fagundes plays it centrally for Cerrillo. Maya Yoshida. Ahead it goes to Joseph Painsil. On his right foot. Back out it goes Nelson. John makes the run, but Joe's going to go back, and the Galaxy are going to restart under Emiro Garces. He'll play to the right side. Gabriel Peck is there. Yamane's available in the area, but now 2 defenders close off that passing lane. But it is Peck still on possession for the Galaxy. Back out it comes Fagundes. Good patience here for the men in purple in the Ryzen jerseys. Royce. He'll get it on back. Chipping into the box, trying to find Peck, side of the area, and saved by Polskamp. Good ball in from Marco Royce, and Gabriel Peck was there at the side of the 6, I should say, and John Polskamp came out and closed down the angle on Gabby, who was trying to cross it in for Christian Ramirez, who was making the run centrally down the 6. Corner kick for the LA Galaxy once again. Looking for that equalizer. Player down, Bartlett is down for Kansas City. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today as your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy, easy ticket management, exclusive content, the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. That pass would have had to get beyond the goalkeeper and another defender to get to Christian Ramirez. And that's something we have to keep in mind, that you have to take that shot. You got your chance, take the shot, take the opportunity. Bartlett's still slow to get up here. Very deliberate in their play, the Galaxy, but they are getting from touchline to touchline. They are getting Joe involved, as well as Gabriel Peck. Not enough touches for Christian Ramirez. They can't seem to find him right now, and hats off to Kansas City's defense for the work that they've done at the moment, and John Polskamp with a nice save as well. In fact, he's had a couple here in this first half. For the home side, Painsel and Penso having a discussion. Marco Royce is the full-time corner kick taker for the Galaxy at the moment. Galaxy looking for that equalizer. Will it be an unsung hero or the usual suspects for the Galaxy? I think right now, with only 8 goals on the season, everybody's an unsung hero for LA if they can get him going. Bartlett has to leave the match for now. And Kansas City's actually going to make a substitution. Leibold will come on in his place. And Dembe will leave the match. Excuse me, not Bartlett. Here's the corner kick, played short. Painsel back out to Royce. Corner of the area, Fagundes over to Cerrillo. Royce once again now tries to find Painsel. He puts on the brakes, tries to get the pass away, and does. Now Royce plays it through and did not get by the first line of defense there. Yamane will keep it alive for the Galaxy. It goes to the left side. Gabriel Peck. Back out it goes. Again, Mickey on possession. Squared in for Cerrillo. Yoshida. Fagundes back to Cerrillo as the Galaxy try to get right-footed, so to speak, defensively. Here's Nelson. Yamane on the left. John makes the run up the channel, but it's played back into the center. Cerrillo back to the stripe, it'll come. Here's Garces pushing forward past the center circle. He'll go right side. Marco Royce. This time around into Gabriel Peck. Watched there by one defender. Back out it goes. Cerrillo chipping towards the near side. Joseph Painsel onto his right foot, back onto his left, trying to get away from Brody at the last moment, who pokes it out of play. Corner kick from the Galaxy on the near side now. Short corner taken, comes to Royce. He'll play it on in off the defender, comes on out. Yoshida keeps it alive. Fagundes into Royce once again. Back out it goes. Fagundes, attempted shot towards goal on the outside of his foot and out of play. Wants the corner kick. Penso says no. Goal kick here for Sporting Kansas City. Hey, support the LA Galaxy Foundation and let that special someone see their name in lights at the next Galaxy match at Dignity Health Sports Park. Add a special message from our favorite mascot, Cosmo, to personalize this special in-game experience on the big board. Go to LAGalaxy.com/community/name and lights and submit your request. 1-0 in favor of Sporting Kansas City inside 34 minutes of play. John Poolskamp plays it long into the Galaxy defense. It gets beyond Garces. Onto the left side it goes for Shallowy. Able to play it back to Bartlett. Defensively it'll come to Miller. Miller watched by Royce. To the near side it goes. Brody. He'll push on past Joseph Painstill. Nelson comes in to defend. It'll come on loose. And this will be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Good work defensively by the Galaxy that time around. Maya Yoshida to take the goal kick for LA. McCarthy, Garces, and they'll try to go to the right side. Here's Garces playing in the midfield. Intended for Ramirez, brings it down, plays into space, and it'll come all the way back to Poolskamp outside his penalty area. He'll collect it inside the 18. Over to Miller. Kansas City will build out of the back. Miller will take it towards the midfield stripe, launches long to the left. Intended for Shallowy. Nice job by Yamane on the first touch, but Garcia will get it. He'll take it into the channel, into the Galaxy penalty area, and a clash of bodies. And John McCarthy picks up, but the Galaxy have a player down. Ramiro Garces took a shot to that right ankle. Most likely he'll have to get some attention, I believe, and maybe not. As soon as Chris Penso checks on him, he gets back up to his seated position. And about to come on and back up to his feet here in a moment. As the Galaxy trail 1-0 with about 10 minutes and stoppage to go before the break. Zonka would be the player should Garces need to come off. Maybe we'll see some Tucker Lepley today. We'll see how that goes. See if he gets into the mix in that midfield position for Royce or Fagundes, depending on which player has to come off. Here's Yoshida now for the Galaxy into Cerrillo. Watch there by Joveljic. It'll come on back to Garces. Played onto the right side, and the Galaxy turn it over. Garces will get it back into Yabane, and it comes on back to Cerrillo. Now Maya. Yoshida. Ahead it comes to John Nelson. Joseph Painstill. Cerrillo. Over to Garces. Gabriel Peck all the way back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. Here's Yoshida. Fagundes. Back to Maya Yoshida. Left side Nelson into the Galaxy build again. Diego. He'll go to the right side for Gabriel Peck. Yamane overlaps on that right side. It's served to his right. Played on in. It's deflected, but it'll come on down to Brody at the near side 6 and cleared away. Nice work there by Mickey Yamane, and better work here by the Galaxy's Diego Fagundes, keeping the ball alive for the Galaxy. Painstill now into Ramirez. Off to Nelson. Plays it back to the spot intended for Ramirez. John has another chance. Joe tries to take it in, and our referee's going to give a yellow card for simulation. He says, please look at it, but I don't think so. Chris Penso says he barely touched you and you exploded. As we look at it again here, Painstill and it is a clatter of legs there. I understand. Again, here's the problem the Galaxy have. You have a perception of players flopping right now, this Galaxy team. A perception of players that are complaining a lot to the referee. And a call like that, who could have gone the Galaxy's way, which could have gone the Galaxy's way, excuse me, goes against them. And now a yellow card for Paintsel. And we continue. Shalloway into the Galaxy defense. Garces does well to get this one to Yoshida. Cerrillo will touch it back to Maya. On the left side it goes to Nelson. This is played into space, and Paintsel will run it down. Two defenders watching him. On to his right side. Paintsel still has it, plays it in. Tries to find Royce and knocked down back to Polskamp, who picks up. It looked like Joe was onside on that replay. The flag did stay down, but in this day and age where the ARs are told to allow the play to continue, well, that would have been checked for sure. Here's Suleimanov now for Kansas City. Back it comes out. Radoya. Good work here by Paintsel, getting it back for the Galaxy. He'll take in the midfield, pushes up the left side, needs the support and run. Ramirez runs into the area. Royce off his left side into the box, can't get to this ball, and it goes on out of play for a goal kick. And that was a wasted opportunity for Los Angeles. Quickly on the goal kick, comes out to Garcia. Leibold. Garcia once again. Leibold came in for Ndembe, was injured. So one substitution used for Kansas City. It'll come back to Polskamp. He'll play it on out. Right center back, Miller. Tries to push to midfield, now lays it off. Finds Joveljic, who's brought down from behind. Referee says play on as possession remains in Kansas City's favor. This one played on in by Garcia, gets through Gabriel Peck, kept alive by Shalloway. And a calamity is about to happen here. Yoshida's able to clear it into midfield. Galaxy have it again now. Royce past the stripe. He's got Joe on the left. You'll find Paintsel. Royce back to Paintsel, back out it goes Cerrillo. Into Yamane, and he skips on past Mickey and knocked the length of the field. The Galaxy's goalkeeper, John McCarthy, will come out to collect it. Maya Yoshida. You'll find Garces. Yoshida. Garces once again. Fagundes on the right. Pushes ahead. Gabriel Peck. Turns centrally. Gets away from his defender. The slide tackle from behind. That's an easy yellow card. Leibold will pick that one up. Possession back to the Galaxy. Free kick for the LA Galaxy. No reason to make that slide tackle from behind there. I know it's maybe the tactical foul and slow him down there, but that's a dangerous tackle from behind. Free kick, Galaxy. Fagundes will take it for LA this time around. Marco Royce will get at the top of the area. Here's Fagundes, plays into the box, knocked out. Second ball, Cerrillo plays back in. This will come out defensively. Leibold to the far side. Watched by Peck, tries to chip it on forward and does. Shalloway is there for Kansas City. Back to Veloter, left foots it in towards midfield, and it'll go right into the men in purple, the LA Galaxy. Yamane, Yoshida, Garces. Yamane onto the right side for Gabriel Peck. Again, Peck in the channel, pushed to the ground. That's a foul and a free kick. Foul against Joveljic that time, against his former teammate. A lot of hugs before the game between the Galaxy players and coaches with Dejan. Cerrillo. He'll play this on back to Garces. It'll come onto the right side. Yamane. He's got Peck. Decides to keep it along. Now Peck has it for the Galaxy. Royce. But it'll come on in. Yamane in the area. Plays it towards John Nelson. 7 yards away from goal. And cleared away defensively by Kansas City. Garces for LA. Fagundes into Royce. He'll push on forward to the right side. Gabriel Peck now right corner of the area trying to find that left foot. Lets it go for Cerrillo. It'll come back out. Fagundes. Yamane. Back in for Fagundes. His cross chips to the top of the area. Nelson the goal, and it's saved, and the deflection comes back to Poolskamp, who picks it up. Nice job on the part of John Nelson. Take that shot. You're inside the penalty area centrally. He had the good opportunity. Poolskamp comes up good, making the save to his left, and the rebound comes back at him. Played long into the Galaxy defense. The far side it'll go, and out of play for a throw-in. LA Galaxy here. About a minute to go before stoppage. We've had an injury substitution and a goal. We should have a few minutes of stoppage time here before we get to the break. Joseph Painsil, a big part of the Galaxy attack so far in this match. He's issued a yellow card for simulation, though, on the part of the referee, Chris Penso, who believed Painsil made more of a touch in the area than needed to be. Here's Fagundes now for the Galaxy. It'll go right for Gabriel Peck. Watched by Daniel Shalhoui. Garcia there as well. Ball comes loose. Shalhoui clears, but Fagundes has it now for LA. Garces. Three minutes of stoppage. Here's Fagundes. Maya Yoshida. He'll play to the left side. Painsil into the channel. On the left it goes to Nelson. Back in for Joe. Side of the area. Tries to get the cross away. And it'll go out of play for a goal kick. Bit surprising there that Joe couldn't get that pulled back, at least on the deflection for a corner. Here's Poolskamp. 5 shots for the Galaxy. 0 for Kansas City, but they have the goal against LA. 1-0 Kansas City, approaching halftime with about 2 minutes of stoppage remaining. Ball comes left side. Leibel trying to get into the Galaxy penalty area. This will be a foul on Garces and a yellow card to Amiro Garces. Gabriel Peck steps in front of Penso. Says he got the ball, Gabriel Peck says. At least he motions in that way. I'm not sure if that was in Portuguese or his limited English. Looking at it one more time, that left hand on the shoulder is what the referee is calling here. And there's no part of the ball that was won by Garces. Great free kick opportunity here for Kansas City. Leading 1-0 right in front of the break. This is very similar to what happened last year in KC. We'll see if it turns out to be the case. 2-man wall set up by the Galaxy. About a minute to go before the break. This will be a right-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Played on in and over the bar and out for a goal kick for the LA Galaxy here. And that'll probably do it for the first 45 minutes. And the Galaxy have been the better team in the first half of play. They've been, I don't want to say unlucky, but they haven't been able to muster a goal for themselves in this one so far. But I think if you're Greg Vanney, you go into the locker room not having to make too many changes and more pats on the back and say, hey, keep on going. And the goal will come. Here's McCarthy. He'll lift in the midfield. Knocked back to the stripe. Cerrillo able to play left side for Painsil. He'll run it down. Watched there by Brody. Last few seconds here. Painsil in the area trying to find the shot, and he bends it out of play. And that will probably do it for the first half of this one, as the clubs will go to the locker room. Kansas City leading the LA Galaxy by a count of 1-0. Daniel Shalaway sending the ball across the Galaxy's 6-yard box. Maya Yoshida got caught between two minds, I believe. The ball hits off his back foot and caroms into the open net as Kansas City takes a 1-0 lead into the locker room. 45 minutes have been played. The halftime show is coming up next. Stay with us. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support. Halftime between the Galaxy and Sporting Kansas City. Children's Mercy Park is the site. Kansas City, Kansas. Galaxy with nearly 60% of the possession in this match, able to do pretty much what they want to do, moving the ball side to side from left to right and down the middle of the park. There is a lot of space there for the Galaxy. What the Galaxy haven't been able to do is expose Kansas City all that much. John Nelson had a good opportunity. The Galaxy have been able to work against Brody on the left side with Joseph Painsil, but the final action, as Greg Vanney would say, is just not there for the Galaxy right now. They're trailing by a count of 1-0. on the wrong side of an own goal. Maya Yoshida inside the 13th minute of the contest, and that's where we stand at the moment. Six shots for the Galaxy in the first half of play, 0 for Sporting Kansas City, but they lead in terms of goals. It is shots on goal. Galaxy have one official shot on goal, although I think John Pulskamp's got 2 saves on the day. And turning out the one from John Nelson and the shot from Gabriel Peck. It might have been a cross, but it was certainly headed towards the goal. Block shots, 1 for the Galaxy, 0 for Kansas City. 329 total passes for the Galaxy. Looks a lot like a normal Galaxy first 45 minutes. 89.7% passing accuracy for the Galaxy. Kansas City at 84.2, but they are playing in transition style of play and a counterattacking style of play, so no surprise there on the part of Kansas City, playing more direct than the Galaxy is. Galaxy with 5 corners in the first half. That's another indication of offensive play on the part of the Galaxy. 3 crosses to 2 for the Galaxy. That's something the Galaxy normally do not have a higher number than the opponent in. Expected goals, 0.9, I think, for the Galaxy, 0 for Kansas City. 2 yellow cards against L.A. The one to watch, of course, is Joseph Painsil, who he was carded for simulation. He is going to go down to the ground more often in the second half, and hopefully our referee doesn't see it that same way. There is work to be done for this Galaxy team, but it's possible here, trailing only 1-0 after 45 minutes of play. We'll take a short time out. We'll look around Major League Soccer when the halftime show continues right after these words. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
This being the second game on Sunday soccer night in Major League Soccer. It's Kansas City 1, LA Galaxy 0. Earlier today, New York City home against Cincinnati, and they get the victory against Cincinnati, 1-0 the final there. Scores on Saturday in a full slate of Major League Soccer action. Atlanta and Nashville played to a 1-1 draw. New England wins on the road at Toronto 2-0. It was Philadelphia 2, Montreal 1, Miami 4-1 over Red Bull. Galaxy take on Red Bull next time out at their place. DC won at home against Colorado 2-1. It was Columbus 4, Charlotte 2, that game in Columbus. Chicago 0-0 with Orlando. Minnesota 3-0 on the road, getting the win at Austin. San Diego had lost 3 in a row. They returned home and beat up on Dallas 5-0. It was Vancouver, the top team in the league, at home against RSL with a 2-1 victory. Seattle over St. Louis 4-1. San Jose at home 4-1 better than Portland. LAFC winners against Houston at home, 2-0 the final in that one. There's some work to be done for this LA Galaxy team, but it is achievable. The team had a pretty good first half and could have come away with a goal. 6 shots towards goal. John Pulskamp with a couple of saves. The Galaxy a little cleaner in and around that 18-yard box. They'll have more than one in the second half. But right now, it's Kansas City 1, Galaxy 0, and the second half is coming up next. Stay with us. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich, Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. Second half is moments away.
Kansas City leading the LA Galaxy by a count of 1-0 in this one. One injury, their left back Ndembe went off with what looked to be a hamstring injury. Leibold came on for Kansas City. And that's where it stands at the moment in terms of substitution-wise. I think the Galaxy coming in with the first 11 once again. No surprise there that Greg Vanney was pleased with the group. Haven't been able to find the goal just yet. Kansas City, though, dropping everybody back inside that penalty area, playing the Galaxy in transition. Dejan Joveljic hasn't had anything clean at the moment against his former club. Galaxy will have the ball to start the second half. Attack from left to right. Marco Reus standing over the ball at center. He'll knock it on back. Here's Edwin Cerrillo as the second half is underway. He'll play long towards the right, looking for Joseph Painsil as they flipped the wings this time around. Painsil to the right and Peck on to the left. This ball out of play for a goal kick, at least to start out. So Brody is out. Davis comes in, and he was torched by Painsil in the first half. Brody was. Camp with the goal kick here for Kansas City. It'll be the old customized long ball. It's actually a foul against the Galaxy in the area. Played up the near side and comes out of play off of Mickey Yamane for a throw-in. Leibold with this throw. Garces. There's some trouble here. Plays ahead for Painsil, knocked it back to Yamane. Not a good pass by Mickey that time around. Something that Mickey's not getting this season. Last year he was clean all the way around. This year not quite. Just a little bit off. Foul against the Galaxy here and a free kick. Here's Miller. He'll play to the right side. Suleimanov able to play it forward. He'll get it on back. And out of play for a throw-in, so a miscue for Kansas City. Cerrillo. He'll come to the near side for Garces. Yamane. Fagundes cues it in the midfield, cleared out by Leibold. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Here's Fagundes, able to play it back to Garces, to the goalkeeper McCarthy. John 0 saves in the first half. Wasn't tested in the first half outside of the surprise redirect by his own player into the back of his net. Here's Ramirez, able to play this one into midfield. To the right side it comes. Painsil. He's got Yamane with the overlap. Joe makes the run towards the penalty area. Mickey slots it in this time for Joseph Painsil. Back out it goes. Now Painsil. Out to Fagundes, to the right again. Yamane plays in for Painsil, right side of the area. The one-time cross coming in towards goal, clear to the top of the box. It'll come out to Shallowy. Kansas City trying to clear. Good job by Yamane. Gets in the front of that ball, and it turns into a throw-in for Kansas City, but not a counterattack. Good work by Mickey that time around. Leibold able to play this one into Garcia. Loader to Miller. His clearance won by Fagundes. Ahead it goes to Reus. He'll go near side to Painsil. Now Reus, right corner of the area. Back to Painsil, and the Galaxy stop moving. Fagundes now tries to get it in for Reus. Right side of the 6. He can't slot it in for Gabriel Peck, and that's cleared away and out over the near side end line for a corner kick. Galaxy once again on the replay here was promising up until the final action. Peck let it go for Reus, and I think Peck did the right decision there. Otherwise it would have been offside against the Galaxy. Nice cheeky play on the part of Fagundes. In for Reus. Tried to play it back across for Peck. Two defenders were there. Corner kick Galaxy, and Diego Fagundes will take it this time around as we clip the 49-minute mark. Fagundes Plays top of the 6. It comes down to Yoshida. His header off the back of the defender and smothered by Pulskamp. And that's unfortunate for the Galaxy. Looking at the replay once again, the header off maybe the left arm of the defender, but he knew nothing about it, Miller. And it goes to the right side, and here comes back into midfield Kansas City. But good work by Cerrillo, and the Galaxy have possession once again. Here's Edwin. A little slow on that decision to pass the ball to Yamane. They'll have to play it back to Yoshida. They'll work from the left this time around, the Galaxy will. Nelson back to Maya. Square it on over to Garces. Yoshida once more, not the best of pass. And the Galaxy now in some trouble. It'll come on back to Maya Yoshida. He'll have to play it all the way back to his goalkeeper, the restart, John McCarthy. Garces. No subs by the Galaxy, and Kansas City's had 2 so far, so they have 1 opportunity to make the rest of those subs if they choose to do so. Cerrillo. Good ball here for Painsel. Watched there by 1 defender in Miller. Painsel takes up the space, squares it in for Royce, who can't get to the ball. And a younger version of Marco Royce certainly would get onto that one. Another ball to the left side for the Galaxy. Here's Gabriel Peck. His first touch of the second half. Plays it across for Painsel and off his right knee and over the bar and out of play for a goal kick. That was an open goal for the Galaxy. As we look at the replay once again, great cross by Peck. Painsel making the run into the area and off of his right quad, and it goes out of play. That's just kind of how it's going for this Galaxy team. Fagundes will knock this one back to Maya Yoshida. Here's Cerrillo. Yamane back in for Cerrillo and cleared away. Another throw in here for the LA Galaxy. Bench side for LA. Yoshida, the captain, plays it out the left. Nelson touches ahead. Gabriel Peck. Back to Maya. Into Fagundes this time around. Yamane. Royce. Royce playing a more free game. Fagundes playing central right for the Galaxy, but he's behind the play and he's in charge of just keeping things linked together. Here's Peck now on the left side. Tries to play it on in short for Yamane and headed out for a corner kick. Galaxy far side this time around. Marco Royce, the right-footed ball that will bend in towards goal. 353 completed passes for the Galaxy. Fagundes gets into the 6-yard box. He'll be hard to find, a needle in a haystack with the diminutive size of Diego. Played in by Royce now, knocked away by Miller. Here's Cerrillo trying to charge into the area. Nice work here by Edwin, and his cross is blocked and out of play. Corner kick, Galaxy short. Fagundes comes out to Peck. Royce, he'll go right to Fagundes, back into Peck, heels it towards the backside and doesn't find Christian Ramirez and cleared away. Nelson. Yamane. Cerrillo and back. McCarthy. He'll restart. Garces. This will come on into Yamane, back to Emiro, in some trouble here from Joveljic, all the way back to John McCarthy. He'll spray it out the far side. Kept in play by Nelson. Back to Maya Yoshida. Now the Galaxy build out of the back needs to be a little quicker. The pacing needs to be quicker there for the Galaxy. If you're going to build out of the back, the whole idea is to take advantage of a team's press. Otherwise, the defensive team's at the advantage, waiting for your mistake, which happens a lot off defenders trying to pass the ball. Yoshida to the left side now. Pack and back. Nelson. Especially in this league, where defenders are not the greatest at passing the ball. Yamane. Past the stripe. Lays this one off to Nelson onto the left wing. It'll go. Gabriel Pack working on his defender on that left side, charging towards the end line. Gets it into Royce. It comes out into Ramirez. He can't turn it towards goal. Fagundes on a bouncing ball lifts it into the stands. Goal kick. Looking for the perfection is the LA Galaxy, and it's just not there. Sometimes you have to take the shot and do what you can. That opportunity there for Royce. Again, unselfish by Marco Royce. He's at the left corner of the 6. He's trying to get it into Ramirez, but Ramirez is bracketed by 2 defenders. Take the shot, Marco. Pulls camp. He'll lift in the midfield. Fagundes does it well to get it back for the Galaxy. It'll come back to McCarthy. He'll lift in the midfield on the far side, trying to find Gabriel Peck. Cleared away by Davis. Royce can't get to this one. It'll come back defensively, and Veloter this time around for Kansas City will restart. They have to, if you want Marco Royce to be able to play another 10 to 15 minutes of this match, he's got to play high. As the second forward here, going forward, I think, for the Galaxy is Joseph Painsil. Played this one back, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Galaxy, I believe. No. Joseph Painsil talking to our referee, Chris Penso. These conversations are not good long-term for the Galaxy and their players. Corner kick, Kansas City. "57 minutes have been played in this match. Kansas City on top 1-0. This is a right-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Played on in towards the backside, and it goes on through over the top of Shallowy and out of play. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Here's Yamane. Plays it towards the left side. Nelson. They'll rebuild for Marco Royce. Garces into Fagundes. A bit too slow here for the Galaxy at the moment. To the right side it comes to Yamane. He's able to play it into the wing. Painsil will run it down there. Joseph, watched by one defender. Defended on him is Veloter. Good work here by Joe to keep possession. Back out it goes to Rio, and foul will be against Joseph Painsil. And a free kick for Sporting Kansas City. 3 games, 3 unforgettable nights. Youth night played, fireworks night is still there, and Marvel night all in one package starting at $99. Purchase a theme night mini plan at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Bassong and Tommy coming on now for Kansas City. Their final substitution opportunity in this match. Bartlett will leave the match. Suleimanov as well leaves the match. As it comes back to Pools camp, he'll go near side. Veloter. Shallowy. Plays this one into space. Joveljic runs onto it, gets in front of Fagundes, plays it into the spot. Nice job by John Nelson. Slides on over, played it out of play off of the deflection for a throw in LA Galaxy. The Galaxy fortunate that time. Joveljic not the fastest forward, but able to outrun Fagundes to get to that one. This ball will come on loose in a collision with Cerrillo. This time around it is Ramirez able to wheel it left. Gabriel Peck has some time and space. He takes towards the penalty area, now lays it off to Nelson. Gabriel Peck 100 times better at the forward position than Nelson. Why would you let that ball go? It'll come on into the penalty area, cleared on out for a throw in Galaxy. Offside against the Galaxy. And possession back to Sporting Kansas City. The 2025 Rise and Away kit is here and available right now at the LA Galaxy team store. Galaxy wearing that Ryzen kit tonight. Purple gold. Looks a lot like a team inside LA Live at Crypto.com Arena. It has about 17 championships to their name. Pulskamp plays this one long into the Galaxy defense, cleared away. It'll come on back to him off his own defender. He's going to have to play it with his feet and does towards the near side. He kind of mishit it, but he was fortunate. Into midfield it comes. Fagundes will run this one down. The Galaxy about to make a substitution as well. Looks like Julian Aude will be coming on, and I'm wondering where Mauricio Cuevas might be. The Galaxy needs some speed and move the ball quickly. Ball goes left side now to Gabriel Peck. Working on his defender in Davis. Peck along the end line gets the cross away into the 6. Cleared on out by Miller, but not far enough. Cerrillo almost held it in. Now he'll get it back. Good work here by Edwin. And I think simplifying things for Edwin has really helped his game today. Fagundes able to play this one forward is Edwin Cerrillo to Yamane, who played it on through for Royce, and it's a step too far for him as it skips on through into the area and onto the goalkeeper. Good idea that time around. We are 61 minutes played. Galaxy trailing 1-0 on the wrong side of an own goal. Ball down the middle of the park. Garcia for Kansas City. Right side it goes and out of play. Another unforced error here among the combatants. Barry will come on and he'll replace Ramirez. No Aude at the moment. Garces for the Galaxy. Yamane. Back to Garces and the Galaxy restart. It'll come on into Cerrillo centrally for LA. Lays it off Yamane. To the left. Here's Gabriel Peck. Royce. And centrally it goes to Garces. He'll push past the stripe. Fagundes this time around. Back to Garces once again. Beating your defender would be good. It'll come on back to Yoshida. Ball goes left side. Royce once again. And the Galaxy restart off a center back. Maya Yoshida over to Garces. Here's Fagundes now for the Galaxy. Has some time and space. Lays it off to Cerrillo. Sprayed to the left. Gabriel Peck gets away from one defender. Side of the penalty area. Watched there by Davis. Back out it goes. Kept alive by Nelson. Cerrillo. He'll chip in for Peck. Brings it down well in the area. Plays it across the 6. And defensively done well on the part of Miller with the clearance. Galaxy keep it alive though. Nelson, his cross to the backside. Shallowy sends it out of the penalty area. And Kansas City will try to break out quickly on the near side. Here's Shallowy again, continuing his run. You'll hold on to possession and square it in the offensive third. Garcia to the right side now. Nelson defending on the play. Back on out it goes. Galaxy in a good defensive posture at the moment. And Kansas City will have to restart at midfield. Veloter will push past one defender. Able to play it into the Galaxy penalty area. Yamane has to play it and does, and clears it out of play over the near side touch. That's one I think John McCarthy could have come out and got it. The flag does go up about 2 minutes later for an offside. Everything's in slow motion. Here's Maya Yoshida.
Good spot there from the 22-year-old Janssen Miller to
Ball
clean
move
that
left.
up at the last minute. But how about the timing of the run and the touches from Gabriel Pack?
Here's Maya Yoshida.
Outside backs in this league would have nightmares about Gabriel Pack. Particularly after his 2024 season, 16 goals, 14 assists in Newcomer of the Year. But just 1 goal and 2 assists.
Cerrillo comes on over to Royce. Defensively,
Cerrillo.
Garces
Did he shoot?
onto the right side now. Yamane. Back out it goes to Fagundes. Cerrillo once again for the Galaxy. Here's Garces. Back to the left.
Rio. Did he shoot?
And we continue here in the 66th minute. Fagundes. To the right side now. Yamane. Into Painson. Cleared out of play for a throw in LA Galaxy. Here's Diego. He'll play it into center. Maya Yoshida. Royce. Back to Cerrillo. Galaxy push it on to the left side. Gabriel Peck into Royce. Tried to play it through his defender. Broken up. Shallowy. His clearance not good enough, and this game is grinding to a halt because of the mistakes by both sides. It's gotten very sloppy here, and if you're Kansas City, you're going to want to ugly the game up. You're up 1-0, and you're just trying to defend to hold on to that 1-0 lead. For Cerrillo and the Galaxy, they need to find their way through, and they're playing around that defensive bubble of Sporting Kansas City. The Galaxy's lack of confidence to take on their defender and beat your man and then get the ball away, that's showing right now in a big way against this Kansas City team. The Galaxy continue to play around this bubble of Kansas City and not break through for an opportunity. Here's Nelson. Played into the box and cleared on out. Gabriel Peck for the Galaxy. He'll take it on forward on that left wing. 2 defenders converge, a 3rd defender in, helping out on this particular play. Peck still on possession, brought down, free kick for the LA Galaxy. Free kick here for the Galaxy. Good restart for LA. Davis called for the foul there. Peck slow to get up. Be at Dignity Health Sports Park for the biggest moments of the year with the 6-game pack, the LAFC rivalry match, and 5 other games of your choice. all at a discounted rate. Secure those seats by visiting lagalaxy.com/tickets. Free kick Galaxy as we approach 70 minutes of play, and the Galaxy looking for that equalizer. Marco Reus is there for this free kick for the Galaxy, but Peck still having some issues. Slow to be able to continue now. Two-man wall set up for Kansas City. Here's Royce, tries to play it in towards goal. Pulskamp has to make the save, and he bats it away just shy of the crossbar. Corner kick here for the Galaxy. Looking at the replay once again, bending it towards the backside, and if Pulskamp doesn't get to it, that slips underneath the crossbar for the equalizing goal. Corner kick LA here. A moment of magic almost. Here's the cross into the box, knocked away. Towards the near side it comes. Cerrillo keeps it alive. Fagundes ahead to Painsil. Back to Fagundes. He stopped his run though. Joveljic able to clear it out. Towards the near side it comes, and the Galaxy get themselves a throw. No, a foul against Diego Fagundes, and a free kick for Sporting Kansas City. Fagundes called for that foul there. Galaxy have about 20 minutes to find the equalizer. Here comes Aude, as well as Mauricio Cuevas. Fagundes will leave. Cuevas will replace him in the lineup, but I don't believe in the position. In the meantime, Gabriel Peck is holding the left side abdomen area. And this is concerning. Earlier in the match, he couldn't make the full-out sprint in that first half. And now here in the second, it looks like this has been exasperated a bit more, whatever that injury might be, or whatever's bothering him at the moment. He's checked out by Cesar Roldan and Julie Beveridge. Vanny talking things over with Emiro Garces at this time of what he wants to see. Most likely the Galaxy are going to go with three in the back in a 5-3-2 defensively, and got a knee hip check into that abdomen area. Right behind the hip, it looks like, where the injury is at the moment. A flexor thing, and Garces talking, I should say, Roldan talking things over with Peck, asking him if he needs to leave the match. The quick cold comes out to help him out a bit. They'll spray that down. He'll have to leave the match until the referee allows him back on if he's going to continue. It's a good opportunity now for what Greg Vanny has in store to talk to his team about and how he wants them to look. Fagundes is yet to come off the pitch, considering what might be happening here with Gabriel Peck, pending whether he can continue. Peck back onto his feet, trying to check out that range of motion. He's going to walk to the near side touchline into the Galaxy bench before he can come back on. But he continues to try to loosen that up. Biggest rivalry in MLS is taking place at Dignity Health Sports Park May the 18th when the Galaxy return home. Don't miss the first matchup between the LA Galaxy and LAFC. El Tráfico in 2025. It's sure to be a match you'll want to see in person. Get your tickets right now, though, at lagalaxy.com or by calling 8773-GALAXY. Gabriel Peck will leave the match, and the substitution will be made, and he'll be done for today. Just uncomfortable. Aude will come on. Cuevas comes on. And we'll see what the Galaxy look like here going forward with Peck leaving the match. Cuevas spells Peck, so it looks like Fagundes will remain. Aude into the action as well. And Aude right now looks like he's playing in that midfield position. Now he'll play on the left side for the Galaxy as this ball goes out of play for a throw-in. John Nelson is done for today. Mickey Yamane now. 15 minutes plus a whole lot of stoppage time in this one, I imagine, for the Galaxy to get that goal. 3 in the back. Aude playing higher as a wing back with Cuevas. So they'll go 3-5-2. Going forward here. Here's Aude. Turns away from his defender, able to play it forward. Painsil is wiped out. That's a foul and a free kick. And where's the yellow card there? Look at it one more time, and not necessarily the hit to the foot, it's the hip into the rear that knocks out Painsil. So a free kick for the Galaxy now. Painsil saying, where's that yellow card? You got to be careful. You have to be careful in those type of discussions. You have a referee who's allowing a lot to happen here. But you get an immature referee, one that's not as experienced as Chris Penso, needing to take control of a match. They will dole out yellow cards all over the place because they can't seem to understand the rhythm of a match. Galaxy are fortunate here today. They have a referee that has a lot of experience. Here's Maya Yoshida. Ahead it goes to Royce. Back it comes Yamane. Yoshida once again to the left side. Aude. He's playing that one forward for Joe. Instead, he's going to play it to the right side. Here's Cuevas for the Galaxy. Tried to notch that in for Royce. It'll be a handball against Shallowy and a free kick for the Galaxy. Good work by Mauricio Cuevas that time around. Looking for that equalizer. John Poolskamp setting up his wall to protect that near post. Approaching 77 minutes played here. The Galaxy trailing 1-0 to Sporting Kansas City. Galaxy looking for that first win on the year. And at this point, with about 13 minutes to go, you're looking for a draw and get something on the road. Get the draw and then potentially get the win. We'll see. Right now, work to be done. Cuevas on the ball for the Galaxy. Whips this around towards the back post. Easy for Poolskamp to bring it down. Too much air on that ball. Collision with Garces. Everybody seems to be okay and will continue. More on a rope towards the back post to keep Poolskamp on his line. Joseph Painsil now. That's the same quad from preseason. And he looks over, gives that glance over to the Galaxy bench area. And that's not what you want to see for the men in Ryzen today. And out comes Cesar Roldan to take a look. And they continue to have the conversation. Everybody looks over to the bench area. And we're all reading emotions on the faces. And Painsil helped to his feet. Puts a little pressure on that one. Peck has an ice pack on his left hip area. And Joe with a little shake of the head of no. But we'll see what that means as he comes over the near touchline. Find out what that opportunity will be for the Galaxy. Nascimento will come on, replacing Joseph Painsil. And we'll see what Matheus is all about. First of 3 away, and the two Star War players, the star players, I should say, for the Galaxy are now nursing injuries to try to get through this road trip. At least it seems that way. Crisis is opportunity, and Nascimento, this is your opportunity now to show what you can do for your new club. And Joseph Paintsel goes to the bench. A little grimace there from Paintsel. And a long ball into the Galaxy defense collected by Aude. Here's Royce. This will come on back. Yoshida off to Yamane. Royce once again. Off to the left side it goes. Aude. Back to Royce. He'll play forward to the right side. Cuevas top of the box. Nascimento, actually that's Barry, and can't get the shot away. Cleared away to midfield. Cerrillo. Working towards the left. Aude. Ahead it goes to Royce. Tried to play it back to Cerrillo. That's picked off by Joveljic. Aude does well to get it back. Galaxy on possession here. Cerrillo. Yamane. Ahead it goes Fagundes. Mickey. Be willing to switch that ball quickly. Aude does have it now from Cerrillo. He gets the cross into the box, cleared away. It'll come out defensively for Kansas City. Knocked back in the midfield by Bassong. Less than 9 minutes for the Galaxy to find the equalizer here. That ball did go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Kansas City now. Substitution now for Kansas City. Memo Rodriguez, the one-time Galaxy player, will come on. Had a cup of coffee, not a cup of coffee. Had a season with the Galaxy. Most of his career with the Houston Dynamo. And now couple of years with Kansas City. Rodriguez. Garcia will leave. And Rodriguez not yet allowed onto the field. That's an interesting one. And that's because of the delay to get off the field. Garcia was told to go off the field on the far side. He came all the way off to the near side, and our referee said, okay, you're going to wait and play a man down. Here's the cross into the area. Nascimento can't get on the end of that one. It'll come on loose. A foul against Miguel Berry and a free kick. Kansas City playing a man down now for the substitution delay. Long ball to the Galaxy defense, knocked away by Mauricio Cuevas, flicked on by Barry, tried to find Nascimento, a bit too long. Garces will settle. Plays it off the defender and out. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Now Rodriguez comes on after having to stay a minute or so on the bench. Here's Yamane. Fagundes. Cerrillo. Sprayed to the left side. Aude. In for Royce. Royce wanted to dummy that ball, and it went right off the defender and out for a throw-in Galaxy. There's a ball off the hand there in the area as we're looking at the replay here off of Miller. No penalty, though, as it continues. Garces to Cerrillo. He'll come out right side. Cuevas into Yamane, trying to make the run into the area, and he's taken off the ball by Bassong and out of play. This will be a corner kick for the Galaxy here. Looking for that equalizer. Fagundes stands over it on his right foot. Here's Diego. Plays into the box and over the top of Miguel Berry. It'll be cleared away. Knocked in towards midfield. Aude does well to get to this one. Here's Garces now for the Galaxy. Interesting to get the update now on the injuries in post-game. See what happens there. Yamane. Fagundes. Mauricio Cuevas is taken off the ball and cleared out. Joveljic dispossessed, and the Galaxy have it again. Maya Yoshida does well there. Joveljic a bit embarrassed. He'll stretch out a bit before he gets back onto his feet. Here's Cerrillo for the Galaxy. Played long to the right side. Cuevas bends it on in. Batted away by Pulskamp. He misjudged that ball. He thought that was going to bend and decided it went to goal instead. Time running out on this Galaxy team, though. 85 minutes played. Here's a ball into the box, cleared away. Joveljic gets on this ball, able to clear, but not far enough. And the Galaxy can't find possession at the moment. It'll come on through. Yoshida will run it down for LA. Here's Garces. Maya Yoshida once again. Out the left side it goes. Royce. Back again for Garces. Yoshida squared centrally. Ahead it goes to Fagundes. Now Yamane to the near side to Mauricio Cuevas. Back into Yamane. Dispossessed. And it'll come out the near side by Rodriguez. Able to play it forward. Leibel. 3.5 plus stoppage. This ball in for Joveljic. Wants the opportunity. Garces will close it down. And the Galaxy have it again. Yoshida to the left side. Aude able to touch it on forward. Nascimento. Royce. Yamane played on forward. Mauricio Cuevas back to Royce, and it'll come back again. Cerrillo one more time. Good ball forward this time around. Running onto it is Berry in the near corner. Needs some help. Back out it goes Mauricio Cuevas. Cuevas back to Berry. Squared centrally. Yamane. Nobody's going to take a shot now. Garces will from distance, and this one's flighted high and into the stands. Goal kick. At least your center back has the courage to go to goal. John Pulskamp taking his time on this one. Cuevas comes over, has a talk. Greg Vanney. It's time now to crash the net for the Galaxy. Maybe 5 minutes of stoppage. I think that's what we had in the first half, did we not? Maybe a little bit more because of the injuries. Kansas City on possession. Again, played long into the Galaxy defense. This will be collected by John McCarthy, who has not had to make a save in this match. And he still trails 1-0. Cerrillo. Aude on the far side. With Aude's speed on that left side and everybody having tired legs, he continues to play side and back. Take the ball and take it up the wing. Give your teammates a chance. It's played out the left. Aude has it again. Plays it on forward to Fagundes, who makes the inside-out run. Back it goes to Royce. Again, Fagundes. Cerrillo knocks it forward, and this will be Kansas City on possession. Played to the far side, and they'll build out of the back and through the Galaxy for the moment. Nice job by Yamane, keeps it alive. Mento to the left side. It'll find Royce, who keeps it back this time around. Fagundes into the area, and headed away right in front of Miguel Berry by Veloter. Cuevas now. Back out it goes Yoshida. Near side Yamane. Ahead for Berry and out of play. Throwing. Not a good pass that time around by Mickey. We are now in stoppage time. We have 6 minutes of this for the Galaxy to find the equalizer potentially. Should be a foul at midfield and a free kick for the Galaxy, and it is. Ball was rolling. We'll do it again. Yoshida, Garces. Played ahead. Here's Fagundes on the left. Aude not willing to make the run. Continues to play it back. Royce is deep for the Galaxy in a defensive posture for LA. Here's Aude. Fagundes on the left side, and this is going to be a foul against the Galaxy, I believe. Both players go to ground, and is there a foul called here? After all, it's going to be a goal kick. The referee allowed the battle between Fagundes and Miller. Miller was trying to let that ball go out of play. He had the shirt of Fagundes, and he dragged him all the way to the end line and out. Diego's wondering where the foul was there, and I can't blame him that time around. 4.5 for the Galaxy to find this equalizer if they can. Ball cleared on out by Davis towards the right side. Tommy on possession for Kansas City. Memo Rodriguez. They'll work it left. Shallowy. Veloter over to Miller. And all the way back to the goalkeeper, Pulskamp, who's had a few good saves in this match for Kansas City, keeping the Galaxy out of his goal. He'll play it long to the near side and out of play for a throw in LA. Mauricio Cuevas. It'll come on back. Maya Yoshida. Garces once again. Let's go for Royce. He'll play to the right side. Here's Cuevas. Tries to slot it into the penalty area. That's broken up, but he'll get it on back. Good work there by Mauricio. Royce shaking a defender to his left foot, back onto his right. He is fouled, and a free kick for the Galaxy. If it's going to come, it's going to come here for this LA Galaxy team. Free kick just shy of 22 yards from goal as Royce is dragged down. Smart move on the part of Marco as he cut back on his defender and forced him to make contact. Actually be a little further out as the Galaxy find their range potentially. Pulskamp trying to line up his wall to protect that far post or the near post to the ball. 4-man wall for Kansas City. Fagundes is there, and so is Marco Royce. It'll be Royce. You have Cerrillo at the top of the area. I doubt it's going to him. Royce to goal, and a save by Pulskamp as he bats it over the bar for a corner kick, Galaxy. Or did he hit the crossbars? We take a look at the replay once again. Hit the top of the bar as it goes out. Looked like Pulskamp got a finger on it. I believe he did. And they're going to give a goal kick here as Poolskamp falls into goal. 2 minutes to go for the Galaxy. So come to midfield, gets on past Cerrillo. Joveljic will knock it on back. Tommy in centrally. Bassong plays it forward, cleared out by Mauricio Cuevas. On the near side now, Leibold will go on forward for Kansas City. Able to play it into Shallowy. Watched there by Yamane. Shallowy runs it into the corner. He'll post up there. In comes Cuevas. Galaxy want to throw in. And it's going to be possession Kansas City with 1.25 minutes to go. Another ball in the near corner. This ball will be a throw-in or goal kick for the Galaxy now. Final minute of play, unofficially, as the Galaxy look for the equalizing goal. It'll come ahead to Royce. He'll take it outside the penalty area. Trots towards midfield. Out the left side, Fagundes. Wasn't going to go 90 minutes, but now had to because of the injury to Gabriel Peck. Yoshida to the right side. Cuevas, his cross blocked. Corner kick Galaxy with 30 seconds to go. This surely will be the final action. An opportunity for the Galaxy to get that equalizer and get it past John Poolskamp. We'll see. Kansas City has 1 win under Kerry Zavagnin, looking for their second. Players still jockeying for position. Fagundes in front of Poolskamp. Here's the corner kick, short post, cleared out, near side. Cuevas another chance, bends it on in and over the top of Maya Yoshida and out of play. Touched last by Kansas City. Another corner kick opportunity here for the Galaxy. Closing moments, it'll be Diego Fagundes with a right-footed ball that'll bend in towards goal. Garces on the backside of the 6. Here's Fagundes, plays it on in. Knocked away, and our referee points to midfield, and this contest has come to an end. Sporting Kansas City without a shot on goal, but they earn a 1-0 victory over the LA Galaxy as the own goal off of Maya Yoshida holds up. And KC victorious for their 3rd time on the season, and the LA Galaxy continue to search for their first in 2025. Kansas City 1, LA Galaxy 0. The postgame show is coming up next. This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
We welcome you back to the postgame show here in the Galaxy. Sometimes you play better than the other team, and sometimes you come out on the short end. And this time around, the Galaxy were the better team on the day. But you have to score more than the other team in order to get the victory and earn that. And the Galaxy, unfortunately, without even conceding a shot on goal, lose 1-0 at Sporting Kansas City. That is a harsh loss for this LA Galaxy team that continues to search for their first as they drop to 0-8-3. The Galaxy had 64.7% of the possession in this match, 35.3% for Kansas City. 11 shots to the Galaxy, credited with only one shot on goal. I think there were more than that because John Pulskamp made a couple of good saves, especially here in the second half. We'll see how that updates. But the Galaxy had no saves for John McCarthy, which means no shots on goal for Kansas City in this particular match. Total passes, 701 for the Galaxy. Probably the best number so far this season for the Galaxy in terms of passes. 266 for Kansas City, 90.7% passing accuracy. One of the better numbers for the Galaxy this season. Last year, that was like 92 and 93% for the Galaxy. 80.1 for Kansas City. The Galaxy had 12 corners in this match. The Kansas City's won. And I think Kansas City had the opening corner of the match, and the Galaxy had the rest. 13 crosses for the Galaxy, the Kansas City's 2. Each club was called offside 1-1. On the day, 13 clearances for the Galaxy, for Kansas City. And that means those center backs did well for Sporting Kansas City. Fouls, 8 for the Galaxy, 7 for Kansas City. Yellow cards, 2 against LA, 1 to Joseph Painsil for simulation. But the story of this one, most likely in the locker room and beyond this particular game, will be how long and how serious are the injuries to Joseph Painsil and Gabriel Peck. Peck leaving the match, holding on to what looked to be his left midsection on the left side, back area to front. Not sure what that means exactly. We'll leave it up to Greg Vandy to tell the media and the rest of us what happened there. Joseph Painsil motioned to that quad area that kept him on the sidelines to start the season, and maybe he was pulled due to a precaution. We'll find out more as the postgame continues. But those are the big stories coming out of this one, and the fact that the Galaxy remain winless on the season at 0-8-3, and Sporting Kansas City just getting their third on the year and improved to 10 points on the campaign. The Galaxy remain at 3 points on the campaign. We'll take a short time out. We'll look at other scores around Major League Soccer, and we'll get you ready for what is next. Stay with us.
This LA Galaxy broadcast is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for free mental health support.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Save of the Game is brought to you by Spectrum, and John McCarthy had nothing to do today. 0 saves from McCarthy. In fact, really no challenges inside his penalty area outside of that fluke inside 13 minutes that led to the own goal, and Kansas City taking the 1-0 lead that would hold on the rest of the 90 minutes. Man of the Match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. Through the run-up play, he didn't do much, but Marco Royce was dangerous on set pieces for the Galaxy, and he came close to finding the back of the net for LA, and he will be our man of the match for this one on 2 occasions. One time, Pulskamp making the save, another time the crossbar, according to the referee, made the save, and it did not turn into a corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Looking at the scores around Major League Soccer on this Sunday, the finals are all in now. It was New York City 1-0 over Cincinnati, and of course the 1-0 win for Kansas City over the Galaxy. Finals on Saturday, Atlanta 1-1 with Nashville. It was New England 2-0 over Toronto. Philadelphia defeated Montreal 2-1. Miami 4-1 better than Red Bull. The Galaxy will meet Red Bull on Saturday at Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey. DC 2-1 over Colorado. Charlotte against Columbus. Columbus wins 4-2 in that one. Chicago and Orlando 0-0. Minnesota defeated Austin in Austin 3-0. San Diego 5-0 over Dallas, and it wasn't that close. Vancouver 2-1 over RSL. Seattle 4-1 better than St. Louis. San Jose 4-1 over Portland. It was LAFC 2-0 over Houston. Next up for the Galaxy again. On the 10th, they'll be on the road at Red Bull. It's going to be an interesting week for the Galaxy as the two of their main players leave the match with injuries in Gabriel Peck and Joseph Painsil. In already a tough season, this will be a head-scratcher this week as the Galaxy prepare for another road game next week at Red Bull on Saturday and then midweek at Philadelphia before coming home. A tough luck game for the Galaxy on the road. They outplayed their opponent, but they come on the short end of this one. Kansas City 1, LA Galaxy 0. We'll talk to you on the 10th when the Galaxy play at Red Bull, New York. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination. See world-class performances at Yamava Theater all year long, like legendary singer-songwriter James Taylor. On May 8th, see smash hitmakers Foreigner take the stage on June 11th. And don't miss a chance to see the iconic pop music star Halsey on July 6th. Buy your tickets today at YamavaTheater.com or the casino box office. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. No matter your age, who you are, or where you are, the stresses of daily life can cause an endless loop of anxious feelings and negative thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts and emotions, it's okay to get help. You are not alone. CalHope is here for you with free, safe, and confidential mental health resources. Reach out for support now at calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of the LA Galaxy. You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Herbalife. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy. All rights reserved.